Hey Barbie baddies! Today I'll be ranking 30 of the classic animated Barbie movies. This will be done in a tier list with 5 categories, which are best, great, good, basic, and bad, based on how good the movies are. Starting with The Nutcracker 2001. This original bunch of films put Barbie in old, well-known stories. This one could be a fun version of the Nutcracker story with Barbie tagging along. But I've never been interested in the Nutcracker story. The animation was older and not as good. I just prefer more original Barbie movies. Personally, I'm putting Nutcracker in bad. Next is Barbie Rapunzel 2002. I have much more interest in Rapunzel stories compared to Nutcracker. I'm a big fan of Tangle, so I enjoyed the Barbie version too. The magic paintbrush also adds an extra escape to the story. I'm putting it in good. Next is Swan Lake 2003. Barbie as Odette the ballerina has some great dresses in this film. She's lost and trapped in the story. The music and dances make it memorable. I'm putting it in great. Next, Barbie, Princess and the Pauper 2004 is a film inspired by Mark Twain's classic tale. The plot of the two girls who look identical but come from completely different worlds. It's such an awesome idea. Princess Annalise and Erica both wish they had each other's lives, and it makes for a fascinating story. The villain, the Preminger, is so iconic with his great voice acting, his song, and the dialogue. Princess and the Pauper is also great. Next is Fairytopia 1, 2005. It's a very generic fairy story about Alina, a wingless fairy who gets bullied. When the threat of the evil fairy Laverna threatens Fairytopia, it seems boring, but Bibble is a cute companion with his babbling voice. But I'm putting it in bad. Next is Magic of the Pegasus 2005. Princess Annika, whose family is turned to stone by the evil villain Wenlock. Annika escapes and meets a mysterious winged horse named Beretta, who's revealed to be her long-lost sister, transferred by Wenlock years earlier. Together they go on a magical quest to forge the Wand of Light, which is the only weapon powerful enough to defeat Wenlock and restore their family. Putting it at good. Next is Barbie Fairytopia Mermaidia 2005. Follows Alina from the first Fairytopia. In this one, she gives up her wings to get a mermaid tail. She has to free her friend Prince Nalalu, which is pretty good. I like the ending when she gets her wings back too. Also putting it in good. Next is 12 Dancing Princesses 2006. Barbie plays Genevieve in this with 11 sisters. The sisters have to find a way to be free to dance, which their cousin Marina does not allow them to do. But they find a secret enchanted realm where they escape from her. They expose her evil plot to poison the king and make a wish for her to dance forever. This is a great cheerful victory and one of my favorites, putting it at best. Next is Barbie Magic of the Rainbow 2005, continuing the adventures of Alina again. The villain Laverna returns as well. When the Rainbow Queen loses her magic, the balance of nature is threatened, and it's up to Alina to journey to the Rainbow Palace and restore the magic. The Fairytopia series overall is not as good as others. Alina is not a great character, putting this at basic. Next, Barbie the Island Princess 2007 has the story of Rosella, who grew up on a tropical island after being shipwrecked as a child. She was raised by animal friends until Prince Antonio discovers the island and invites her to return to his kingdom. Rosella has to adjust to her new royal life and uncovers a plot by the scheming queen, Ariana, to seize power. It has a warming and welcoming feeling because of all the animals that care about Rosella. A nice movie, but the island parts are better. Putting this at good. Next is Barbie Mariposa, the Butterfly Fairy Friends 2008. It follows Mariposa, who must save her kingdom when Queen Marabella is poisoned. She has to find the cure to save Flutterfield. That is an overused plot. This character gives the real Barbie magic energy, but the story is not great. Putting this at good. Next is Barbie Diamond Castle 2008. The songs in this are some of my favorites, and that is good for a story that has a lot to do with music. The two girls, Liana and Alexa, have a great friendship to carry the message, and the castle is really nice. Putting this at great. Next is Barbie Christmas Carol 2008. It's a retelling of Charles Dickens' classic story, but it's not one about Scrooge. It's about Barbie as Eden Starling, who has forgotten the true meaning of Christmas. The three spirits of course help to change her ways. I think this is a very boring take on the story, and that the cat is annoying. I don't get a good Christmas vibe from this movie. Putting it at bad. Next is Barbie Thumbelina 2009. The wallet that Thumbelina makes always fascinated me, and I think the message about cooperation and communication works really well. It also has a message about protecting her home from people trying to replace it to build a factory. Putting this at great. Next is Barbie Three Musketeers 2009. Has some greatly animated action scenes that make it thrilling, and the outfits are really nice. Overall, a visually great film to rewatch with cool characters like Korean and the other three. They become the heroes that nobody else thought they could be. Putting this at great as well. Next, Barbie A Mermaid Tale 2010 begins with Maria, a popular surfing champion who suddenly discovers she is part mermaid and the daughter of Queen of Oceania, when her mother is kidnapped by evil sea witch Eris. Maria must use her newfound mermaid powers and go on a quest to save her. It is a basic story, but the environment makes it very special. Also putting this at great. Next is Barbie Fashion Fairy Tale 2010. This one shows Barbie herself when she loses her acting job and boyfriend on the same day. She wants a fresh start, so she travels to Paris to visit her aunt, Millicent. There, Barbie discovers three magical fairies who bring designs to life. With her help, Barbie saves the fashion house with dazzling new styles. Let the Dogs Out songs was iconic to be put in the scene. The transition of the dress is one of my best scenes of all. Just look at that. Again, putting this at great. Next, Barbie Fairy Secret 2011 follows Barbie as she discovers that fairies secretly live among humans. When Ken is mysteriously kidnapped by fairies and taken to the magical fairy world, Barbie teams up with her stylist friends to rescue him. And somehow, they are also fairies. In the end, they save Ken, and unsurprisingly, another happy ending. Putting this at good. Okay. Next is Barbie Princess Charm School 2011. This movie starts out with Blair Willows, a teenage waitress from the Kingdom of Gardania, who earns a scholarship to the Princess Charm School. The school teaches dancing, etiquette, and royal duties. Blair befriends Princess Hadley and Isla, and begins to gain confidence in her abilities. However, Dame Devon and her daughter Delancey try to sabotage Blair, fearing she is the kingdom's lost princess. This plot is amazing when Blair discovers clues that she is actual Princess Sophia, the missing daughter of the Queen and King. So she and her friends try to find an enchanted crown that will prove her identity. At the school graduation, Blair reveals the truth. The villains are exposed, and she is crowned the true princess of Gardania. Delancey accepts the truth and stands by Blair as a loyal friend. The dress scenes revealing Blair's identity is my favorite. This is the #1 Barbie movie ever. It's as easily in the best. The Perfect Christmas. Next is The Perfect Christmas 2011. Follows Barbie when she returns to her hometown to celebrate the holidays with her family. A big snowstorm seems to ruin the town's Christmas celebrations, but Barbie and her sisters come along to save the holiday by having a party filled with music, decorations, and holiday spirit. It is a pretty underwhelming story for a Christmas special. I will put it in basic. Next is Barbie Mermaid Tale 2, 2011. This one continues the adventure of Maria after she discovers she's part mermaid. I like this better than the first one. In this one, she learns that her evil aunt Eris has seized the throne by tricking her grandmother into giving up her powers. Maria teams up with her best friend, Kayla, a loyal mermaid named Zuma, and her grandmother to challenge Eris's rule. Along the way, Maria communicates with sea creatures and controls water, putting it at best. Next is Princess and the Pop Star 2012. Princess Tori longs to experience life outside her palace, while pop star Kira wishes for a more peaceful, ordinary life away from the fame. This is kind of like Princess and the Pauper, but nowhere near as good. When the two meet, they decide to switch places, but they aren't able to fit into each other's lives. Tori and Kira learn to appreciate the strengths they had from the beginning. Again, this is just a redo of the past Barbie movies, but worse. putting this at bad. Next, Barbie in the Pink Shoes 2013, which follows Barbie as Kristen, a ballerina who tries on a magical pair of pink shoes. The shoes transport her into a fantastical new world where everyone dances like a ballerina. There are references to older Barbie stories like Swan Lake. In this magical world, Kristen faces an evil Snow Queen, who is a decent villain, putting this at good. Next is Barbie Mariposa and the Fairy Princess 2013. In this movie, Barbie returns as Mariposa. She is sent to Shimmervale to help heal the tension between the butterfly fairies and the crystal fairies. Mariposa befriends the crystal fairy, Princess Cantania. Mariposa is banished, but she proves herself to be an ally when she helps defeat the evil fairy, Gwillian. Mariposa and Cantania have a great friendship to help the two worlds work together, putting this at best. Next, Barbie in the Ponytail, 2013. This one follows Barbie and her sisters at a summer camp. They learn to ride horses and solve a mystery of a horse thief. It is not my favorite, putting it at basic. Next is Barbie the Pearl Princess 2014. This one introduces another new character, Lumina, who is unaware of her true identity as a mermaid princess. This story has been done before, but it's still good. She encounters new friends and learns about the challenges her kingdom faces, including the threat, a jealous rival who wants to take over the throne, putting this at also best. Next, Barbie and the Secret Door 2014 tells the story of Princess Alexa who discovers a magical secret door in her castle. When she steps through, she enters a hidden kingdom filled with magical creatures and wonders, but also facing danger from an evil princess named Melusha, who wants to take over. With the help of her new friends, a fairy, a mermaid, and a dragon, Alexa saves the kingdom, putting it at basic. Next is A Great Puppy Adventure 2015. This movie follows Barbie and her sisters, Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea, on an exciting trip to the island of Sweetville to visit their grandmother. They discover a group of puppies have gone missing, and the sisters team up to solve the mystery, putting it at also basic. Next is Barbie Spy Squad 2016. This one has Barbie and her best friends, Teresa and Renee, who are gymnasts before a top-secret spy agency recruits them to become undercover agents. The girls' gymnastic skills make them the perfect team to take down a burglar. With the help of high-tech spy gear, disguises, and training, at the end they got the villain and saved the day, putting this at best. It is the best movie made so far from the new generation. Next is Barbie Dolphin Magic 2017. Barbie and her sisters are excited to spend their vacation on a tropical island. While exploring the underwater world, they come across a dolphin named Emerald. They find a mermaid named Isla who keeps her true identity a secret. Barbie, her sisters, Isla, and Ken team up to rescue Emerald and help him return to his family in the wild, putting this at bad. So, we've gone through the movies. Here's my top 10. Thanks for watching!